Welcome back to the channel, guys. Real quick, guys. Y'all see what I'm doing? Well, if you don't understand what I'm doing, I'm getting ready to replace the cylinder head. Now, hopefully this video will be up before this video show up, but I had to stop because I forgot. I wanted to show you guys something. All right. Like I said, I'm doing the cylinder head. I got the valve train apart, so now I'm in the process of removing the cylinder head bolts. And guys, I know a lot of guys would just stick the socket on the impact. That's all fine and dandy, and I probably would too. However, my impact not strong enough. I have one of those. I've been having my impact like 8 years, and I think it's just it served its time. I need another one. Not only that, yeah, I need another one. It ain't got enough power to. But I'm not saying you should do that. You should really, especially if you plan on reusing those bolts. I don't think you should be impacting those bolts, especially coming off. Definitely not going on, but especially coming off. So what I have to resort to is the proper way. Yes, in my opinion, this is all my opinion, guys. I think this is the way you should be removing head bolts. That initial jerk, it's going to be extensive, real tight. So I'm against impacts, so I have to do it this way now. But that ain't what this video is about. Well, it is what it's about, but I want to tell you something. Y'all remember that video I talked about, that scrap that was we getting this construction work, and there's a lot of extra construction parts laying around. Some of this, now a mechanic can never have enough 2x4s, right? So I'm gonna grab, but let me tell you something real useful, guys, that y'all be sleeping on. These pipes like this, you talking about making for a good pry bar. This one right here, I want this one. Oh my goodness, you talking about a hell of a pry bar. Even this thin one, I want this thin one right here. You can put your breaker bar in there. Oh my goodness, I'm keeping these. I'm gonna show y'all what I use these for. I'm separate on another coming up. Stay tuned. All right, now I'm finna put one of those tubes into play right now, and I want y'all to see exactly what I'm talking about. And what I'm talking about is, now this is a Craftsman breaker bar. Notice how long it is. My original Craftsman breaker bar broke, so I took it back up to Lowe's to get a new one. However, they give me a new free one, but I lost some length. Now, as you know, with length, you have some added room for torquing or for removing things. You have some added leverage. Okay, that my original Craftsman breaker bar came out this far, and it was a ratchet breaker bar. So the head snapped or something, so I went and took it back. This is the only one they got. They gave me this free, but I lost some length, so I lost some muscles. Pun intended, guys. No pun intended. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, so let me show y'all one of the tools I grabbed out of that pile, and we're gonna put that tool to use right now. It is right over here. Now I grabbed more than this, but here's two of them right here. I'm assuming these was plumbing pipes, plumbing tools. So I grabbed this one, and I grabbed this one, and I grabbed some more. But these are two I have laying out. I'm gonna show y'all, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all what exactly. Look at that. I just added some length and torque to my breaker bar. Now I'm not really concerned with the breaker bar breaking, because it's a tool. There's a chance it could break, and I just simply go get a new one. But I don't want to exhaust as much energy. I don't want to exhaust hardly any energy to take this off. And again, my impact, I'm not going to use my impact. So what I'm going to do is I don't have to use brute strength right now, because I have just added length to my breaker bar. So let me take these bolts off and show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. All right, hold on, let's get it. Alrighty guys, y'all saw that. Not much effort at all when you add some lint to your breaker bar. Now, since we're on the topic of cylinder head bolts, let's talk about these cylinder head bolts. Guys, you need to really inspect these, guys. These are very important. If you see that these threads have stretched, you should not reuse these bolts. Okay, now, in fact, on some models, they require you not to reuse them. Okay, I don't think this is such a model. At least I hope not, because I have been reusing them for the longest. But I don't think this is such a model. But on some models, in the instruction or in the manufacturer suggests that you get new cylinder head bolts. All right, but if you pull these and you see that the threads have stretched, definitely do not reuse these. But I just wanted to showcase my new tube breaker bar extension. Okay, so yeah, you can get very creative with scrap things. Okay, yes, some of this stuff you can use now. It don't look pretty sitting in your toolbox next to your, you know how y'all big dollar mechanic is out there, next to your high quality snap-on sockets and wrenches. It don't look cool sitting in that drawer. So like mine's not even in the toolbox, it's just sitting over here on the side. But all right guys, I just wanted to relay that. Look at that online mechanic tip. That one was so. Now let me cover something else while I'm on this topic. Okay, when you get ready to put this head back on, guys, I got a new head over here I'm getting ready to prep and install. Let me tell you something. Matter of fact, I need to fire the camera back up once I get the head off, because I'm going to tell you the importance of clearing that the thread hole from any kind of liquid. Notice it may be some, when I pick this head up, depending on how well you drain the coolant, as you can see, I have a drain bucket down there with the radiator open, so I got most of it out. But a lot of guys just take the heads off without draining the coolant. I'm one of them. Okay, I just happen to have a bucket, so I'm doing it the right way. But if you do it that way, when you pick your head up, you're gonna have coolant just sitting on top of the head. Some of that coolant can get in these bolt threads. Guys, keep in mind, you cannot compress water. So a lot of guys will put the head on, slap that in there, grab the impact, and it start going real slow. This is all aluminum, guys. This is an aluminum block as well as an aluminum head. You can't be playing games like that. So when I get this head off, before I put the new head on, I'm gonna show y'all what I do to make sure this thread is in the block is clear. Okay, that's the thing. You want it to be clear. But for now, let me yank this head off so I can show y'all my online mechanic tip at making sure the cylinder head bolt threads are clear of anything. I don't want no oil, I don't want no coolant, I don't want nothing in it. All right, so hold tight guys, I'll be right back. All right guys, I'm back. Remember I told you I was gonna come back to show you what I do. In my opinion, this is the way I like to do it. Everybody have their own way, everybody different. Okay, now I got the head off, as you can see, that's obvious, right? So let's get the head gasket out the way. Guys, anytime you're removing a head gasket, analyze the head gasket, see if it was blown or anything like that. These are multi-layer steel MLS gasket. I rarely see one blow, but you got to analyze this anyway. Now, what I told y'all we're going to talk about is these head bolts. Okay, yes, there is a repair kit to repair the threads in the event that it's damaged, but I want to show y'all. You see this coolant right here? No matter how much you drain the coolant, you're still going to have some sitting in the head. Remember, coolant travel through the head to help keep it cool, to remove the heat from the heads and, you know, take back to the radiator, that vicious cooling system cycle. All right, so now you do not want to put the head on, just stick your bolt in. Brrr, no, there's a chance water, or for that matter, look at that, that's one right, look at that, that's not so much coolant as oil, but you don't want to compress nothing. And if I'm not mistaken, the one I picked out of this hole was oil saturated, so we want that cleaned out. But I'm gonna do one, let's do this one right here, just so I can show y'all. I typically take some brake cleaner first, just in case there's some antifreeze in there. I blow it out. Okay, here's my blower. I blow any kind of liquid or crud out of there, and then I just spray brake cleaner in there. Brake cleaner is semi-liquid too, but it will evaporate. And I take my air blower again, and just hit it a couple times. What you're trying to do is just clean off the threads, guys. As simple as that. Alright, do that to every last one of them. You do not want to go in with your head bolts if liquid is in the threads. Alright, that's it. That's all I wanted to show you guys. That's all I have. Thanks for watching.